Alright, here we have another episode of amp testing on heaters. Here we got these three. This is a vintage Kenmore dish heater. One of these wall heaters. It's a Miami Carry. And then this Arvin Heat Stream, or Heat Stream Alert 3000. Picked all these up at the 40-yard sales. All of these I got pretty cheap, actually. I think I paid maybe 10 for that, 10 for this, and literally $5 for the wall heater. It was a pretty good haul on heaters. I don't know why I always pick these up. I still kind of vaguely collect these, not as much as I used to, but if I find cool ones, I'll pick them up, and well, here they are. We'll start off with the Arvin Heat Stream Alert heater. It's got a thermostat, power, either high or low. And in the back, it's a model IH3000, 1500 watts, 12.5 amps, air heater. There's a date code here, which I can't really make out. It says 3300, and that one's kind of smudged. You got different warnings. I picked this up because I thought it was one of those Arvin heaters that beeps when it tips over. Sadly, that's not the case, but it's still cool and it's in really good shape, so I mean, I ain't complaining. We'll start it up on high heat. Very quiet. Always like these radiant heaters like this. I always found them to be very effective, but they draw a lot of amps. It's 11 amps at 1300 watts, which is kind of dropping. That's on high heat. It's rated for 1500, but it seems like that's generally the standard for any heater. I guess 1300 watts is about, it's slowly dropping. Or 1300 watts, yeah. Amps, 11.37. But it does work pretty good. Here's low heat, which just dims the heating elements down. Still pushes out heat, just not as much. And it draws 9.90 amps. Drops quite a bit. And 1136 watts. Or 1136 watts. Let's see. Yeah, a classic heater. Well, we'll turn this one off and we'll go on to the next one. Of course, like any of these old radiant heaters, it makes all kinds of racket when you turn it off. Alright, we'll go to the next one. Alright, next we got this Miami Carry. What would be a wall heater? It's a model 585, 120 volts, 1200 watts, 60 cycles. Yeah, this is technically one of those heaters you would have put in a wall, like in a bathroom or something like that. I kind of picked it up because I thought maybe I could actually put it in the wall at this house at some point, but I don't know. We'll see. But I've never owned one of these, so I always kind of wanted to see what they were like. But yeah, we'll turn it on. It's got a fan in there, if you can even see it. These are really popular in like the 50s through the 70s. Not blowing much heat. Well, yeah, it's blowing some heat. This is running at 1021 watts. That's what. 8.84 amps. Surprisingly decently efficient. I'm surprised. Now, I remember seeing a lot of these when I was a kid. They were usually in a lot of people's houses. The cord's got a short in it. No, it just went off. I don't know. But yeah. I remember seeing a lot of these growing up because there was this one truck stop locally that had one of these in the entranceway. And I always thought it was kind of neat. But I'm going to unplug this and then go to the next one. It's kind of a flimsy cord for something like this, but see, we're going to crack in it. But I mean, for like $5, I can't complain. Let's go to the Kenmore heater. And last but not least, another one of these dish heaters. I picked this up at an antique store. Looks like it'll clean up pretty good. I don't know how you get this cage off. But I picked this up at the local antique store. I think I paid $10 for it. I don't remember. I know it was really cheap for one of these. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So the second one of these I have. First one I got came from Nate. This one I just kind of found. I figured why not pick one up. I have never actually bought one of these before. 645 watts, 5.6 amps. Kenmore, our own trademark. Catalog number 305.7178. Made in the USA. But yeah, this is a pretty neat little find. Still has its cloth cord, which seems to be in pretty good shape. There's no rips in it or anything. It's all intact. The plug's in pretty good shape still. So, I mean, let's plug her in. Now, these take a minute to warm up. It's making all kinds of popping noises. Showing 5.70 amps. And 668 watts. Oh God. That's not a good number. We'll go back to that. But yeah, it's working pretty good. Still warming up, so I guess that's why it's drawing kind of high. Yeah, it's dropping down. Let's turn this off. Look at the heater in the dark. And these are pretty cool. Get the cool red filament. Now these usually, how these work is the heat bounces off the dish in the back and it's supposed to spread it out. But since this dish is all dirty, it doesn't work quite as well. Not bad. It's drawing 662 watts now. Still slowly dropping. 5.61 amps. Not bad. Don't want to leave this plugged in too long. There's the Kenmore heater. And hold on, I'll get the other two back out. So there you have it. There is more heater shenanigans with Tori. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.